Today we reflect on the theme Missionary Zeal, Father Mermier's driving force. Father Memier was a zealous, passionate, and enthusiastic person who spent much of his time and energy on what he was convinced of. His missionary zeal did not come abruptly. Instead, it was a driving force he allowed to grow in him from childhood. Father Memier was a determined child from birth. Even when the church and schools were closed because of the French Revolution, he had the zeal to attend and serve Mass celebrated secretly in their house. As a young ordained priest, he was appointed at Magland. He was a tireless worker and an austere priest of unbounded zeal. He taught the little ones with passion. He had the zeal to reach out to people, especially those who were indifferent to the Catholic faith and practices. Father Memier fell in love with the apostolate of parish mission. With the help of few diocesan priests, they dedicated themselves exclusively to this task. They went from parish to parish, and they stayed 4 to 6 weeks in each parish. They prayed, preached, and motivated the people to build up their faith. He understood the words of St. Paul to the Romans, chapter 10, verses 14 to 15. How then will they call on him whom they have not believed? And how are they to believe in him whom they have not heard? And how are they to hear without someone preaching? Sensing the sign of time, Father Memier took upon himself the task of spiritual renewal for his people by preaching parish missions. His missionary zeal was evident from his firm resolve, I want missions. The zeal was still burning in him, and it drove him to the bishop to ask permission to begin a community to continue this parish mission. This request was not granted because there were not enough members. Memier was faced with a crisis situation when the band of the missionaries whom he had gathered to launch a new congregation decided to leave due to the slow pace at which things were moving. This was a crucial moment for Father Memier, but did not deter him from his decision. On the contrary, he persevered in his decision to continue the excellent work he had planned. At one point, he told his missionaries, "If you leave me after 10 years of trial, I shall be alone. But my resolve is unshakable. My longings are the same. I want mission." These words pointed out his firm determination and conviction, which enabled him to go beyond the ordinary and even risk everything for the Lord in deep faith, unshakable resolve, and enduring perseverance. His missionary zeal did not revolve around France. He wished to go abroad and preach this mission. Our pioneers in India and Africa were also full of this missionary zeal, and for this reason, we are proud of our existence in different parts of the world. As his sons and daughters, we are invited to let this missionary zeal and conviction burn in us so that our congregations may continue to grow and spread, so that we may reach out to many souls as Father Memier wanted. Let us ask ourselves, are we enthusiastic about our apostolate and missions? Is this missionary zeal of Father Memier still burning in us? Let us ask through his intercession that we may revive this missionary zeal in our apostolate and mission.